So it's been okay for Canada to charge the United States tariffs, but the moment that the United States wants to charge Canada with tariffs, we're no longer friends or allies.
This guy is the perfect example of lies by omission, but I've been tagged in this one quite a few times, so let's break it down. Our population is basically the size of California. So when you guys want to think about how big the population of Canada is, we are literally the size of California. Canada's dairy market is the mom and pop shop of the world. You guys are the Walmart. You guys are faster, more efficient. You can do lower prices. And that's fantastic. That's great for you. But what happens if we allowed 100% of your guys' dairy to come into our market? If we had a free market system the way that you guys have and we didn't have a supply management system, what would happen is you guys would come in, your prices would be too hard to compete with. Our farmers would go under, they would lose business, it would bankrupt Canadian dairy farmers is what it would do. When I talked about lies by omission, this guy tells you that our dairy tariffs are around 300%, which is true. What he neglects to tell you and what he omits from his video is that this is only after a certain quota is met. We allow 3.6% market share into our dairy market. And it is only after this that those tariffs come in. And on top of that, he neglects to mention that under the USMCA, there are rules of origin, which state that 70% of the content of an automobile, for instance, has to be made in North America. If it's not made in North America, then it is not exempt from tariffs. The other part that this guy just happened to leave out is labor content. There has to be 40% of a vehicle's content made within North America under a region where workers are paid $16 or more. And if they're not paid that, then it is not exempt from tariffs. For the same reasons that two professional fighters have to be in the same weight limit in order to just be allowed to fight, we have to have protections for Canada because we are so much smaller. We are not on an even playing field. We are not comparing apples to apples. We're comparing apples to fucking watermelons. This guy wants you to believe that these are just regular tariffs on products all the time because obviously he wants to sensationalize his content and make people angry. But this is not true. There are limits, there are quotas to all of these under the USMCA, and the Americans have this as well. If they reach their limits or quotas, they have the right to put in tariffs on aluminum and steel. Please go and look up your USMCA. Go and look up Section 232. This guy, while he's standing up for his country, and I support that, he's omitting a lot of facts to sensationalize his videos and get likes. Now that we're done with that, I want to tell you guys about the Canadian company that I got protein powder from because it's the first one that I found that doesn't taste like shit. Got this one from Canada. It's Muskoka, no yolking. It's made with like egg whites. It doesn't taste like shit. Look at how foamy that is. There's literally no taste to it. So whatever you put it in will taste like what you put it in. It's not going to taste like the protein powder. If you guys go to my link tree, you can find this one in my Amazon storefront and you support me and a Canadian company, which is two Canadians at once. Ooh.